Hi, welcome to ExamPadi. Our topic today is environmental problems. In this video we will 1. Discuss environmental problems. 2. Enumerate the causes and effects of environmental problems. And 3. Suggest solutions to environmental problems. Environmental problems are the challenges caused by nature and man within the environment that threatens the health and well-being of humans on Earth. Some of these problems are inevitable, especially natural ones. As our environment changes, so do we need to become increasingly aware of the problems surrounding it. Environmental problems are of two types, namely 1. Natural environmental problems and 2. Man-made environmental problems. The natural environmental problems refers to environmental problems influenced by nature that has adversely affected these vital sectors of our development in agriculture, communication, irrigation, power projects, and rural and urban settlements. These problems include 1. Drought. This refers to the absence of rainfall or a moisture deficit relative to the average water availability at a given location and season. Water supplies reservoir become empty, wells dry up, and there is acute water shortage. 2. Earthquake. This is a sudden violent shaking of the ground and the Earth's surface as a result of a great release of energy in the Earth's crust. Earthquake causes damage to buildings and other infrastructure. 3. Erosion. This refers to the removal of the Earth's surface through consistent flow of water and then transported to another location where it is deposited. 4. Flooding. This is an overflow or inflow of water that submerges the land that is usually dry and meant for human transportation. 5. Volcanic eruption. This is the expulsion of materials such as lava, ashes, and gases from the earth from the opening or cracks into the atmosphere. 6. Global warming. This refers to the long-term warming of the planet's temperature of the atmosphere, oceans, and landmass on Earth. 7. Tornado. Tornadoes form when warm, moist air meets cold, dry air and creates a violent spinning column of air that connects a thunderstorm cloud to the ground, creating a funnel-shaped cloud of dust and debris in the atmosphere. 8. Hurricane. This is a powerfully large, swirling tropical storm with strong winds and heavy rainfall that forms in the open ocean and moves towards land at a speed. 9. Cyclone. This is a type of violent wind that rotates in a circle associated with a thunderstorm that can cause a heavy downpour of rain or snow. Man-made environmental problems. The man-made environmental problems can be encountered at every progress of development put in place by the people. In the desire to develop and improve the quality and standards of life, people have caused severe damage to the environment. These problems include 1. Air pollution. This is the release of unwanted and dangerous substances like fumes, smoke, or dust into the atmosphere. These substances affect health. Its effects include skin cancer, eye irritation, and so on. 2. Water pollution. This is the release of harmful materials such as chemicals into rivers, oceans, seas, and so on. This pollution majorly comes from industries during oil spillage, discharge of chemicals into water, and so on. 3. Land pollution. This involves destroying the land with toxic substances such as waste, chemicals, and mining. 4. Deforestation. This is the clearance of a forest or trees from land that is later converted to a non-forest use. Other examples are overpopulation, overconsumption, and so on. What are the effects of environmental problems? The effects of environmental problems are 1. Loss of lives and properties. Environmental problems like earthquakes, volcanoes, and tornadoes usually cause irredeemable losses. 2. Spread of diseases. Flood, air, and water pollution can cause epidemic diseases. 3. Destruction of animals and plants. The occurrence of natural disasters such as earthquakes, tornadoes, and hurricanes can cause the destruction of plants and animals. 4. Low agricultural productivity. Natural and man-made environmental problems can hinder the agricultural activities by farmers, which eventually leads to a lack of food for individuals. 5. ozone depletion. This exposes people to skin cancer and cataracts. There's also an increase in schematic natural disaster due to global warming. No one argues that the Earth's environmental problems are simple ones to solve, but there are several regulatory and policy approaches we can take to better our environment. The solutions to environmental issues are: 1. Education. The government should put more effort in educating the populace about the effects of man-made environmental problems. 2. Legislation. Laws should be enacted to prohibit air, water, land pollution, and deforestation. 3. Sanctions. Any citizen who fails to abide by the environmental laws or regulations made by the government should be dealt with to act as a deterrent to others. 4. Tree planting. Communities and individuals should be encouraged to plant trees. Trees mitigate climate change, address global warming, and they also produce oxygen. 6. Localization of industries. Industries should be built in designated areas for easy monitoring of their activities. 7. Proper disposal of waste-aid sewage. Definite sites should be provided as strategically located areas for dumping refuse, and likewise the activities of sewage transportation should also be monitored to ensure proper disposal. 8. Buildings such as schools, hospitals, offices, and so on should be in areas away from active faults. 9. The government should construct reservoirs to hold emergency water supplies, especially in places where drought occurs. The issues facing the earth are big, but imagine the difference we could make if we all took steps to address them. Learn about the small but important changes we can make in our daily lives to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, save water, help wildlife, limit pollution, and so much more. We've come to the end of this lesson. Attempt the following questions. 1. Explain environmental problems and discuss the types of environmental problems. 2. Outline 4 causes and effects of each of the types of environmental problems. And 3. Discuss 4 solutions to environmental problems. Thank you for studying about environmental problems with me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!